The timelines are clear now. Diego Leo will be officially a Manchester United player sooner than later. I'm here to give you all the details, the dates, and what exactly is going to happen when this little boy who just turned 18 joins Man United from Cerro Porteño, that's all the way in Paraguay. Bienvenido, Diego Leon. Welcome to the United of Sport, to you too as well, watching me from whichever part of the world you're in. I hope today I'm lucky and I get a viewer in Paraguay to tell me the feeling in Paraguay after they got a Manchester United player from there. It's not every day that happens. I think it's a big deal. It should be a huge deal, to be honest. But what exactly is going to happen? Welcome. I'll give you the details in just a bit, but I keep reminding you guys, come learn and earn how to earn online. Come learn how to earn online so that you start building your money, your wealth now. Like yesterday, guys, don't you let the world leave you. Don't lag behind. Now, let's get into it. So, Diego Leo will officially be touching down at Manchester United. Well, he came already for his medical and finalizing, of course, the acclimatization, getting to know the staff, having a tour of Old Trafford and Carrington. He got that already. But he was supposed to go back to Cerro Porteño, finish the season, and wait until he turned 18, which happened on the 3rd of April. So he's already 18, and Man United now will officially be welcoming him on the first day of the month of July. That's in about, 7 days from today? So that's the plan. So Diego Leo will be touching down. Many of you have been asking me about him nearly every day. There's a particular person whose only comment on my videos is, where is Diego Leo? He's been so impatient. But the boy will be joining Man United. Man United will initially pay Cerro Porteño about 3.5 million quid, which will grow to about 7 million based on his performance and, of course, the add-ons that are in the contract. He'll sign a 5-year contract initially. Those are the terms. But what does this boy add to Man United? Of course, he's known for his defensive acumen. He's physical, he's strong, he has got the energy and the pace that Amorim would want in a player, but he can also play as a wing back. So expect him to be a deputy in the wing back position. However, question is he going to immediately be promoted and playing with the senior team? What is for certain is he will be traveling with the team to the USA for the Premier Summer Series, where United will go in their preseason. I certainly believe he will be there. Whether he will be staying with the club, I think, will be determined there. They will see whether it's right for him to be kept around, because you see what they did with Kone. Joined from Guidas FC, they kept him around, of course, playing about 14 games with the different junior teams at Man United, but also training with the senior team. Not yet made his debut, of course, in a major game, in a competitive game for the club, but he has been there to try and get used to the weather and acclimatize to the teammates and the team, because it shows they have immediate plans for him. Now, there are reports claiming that Sekou Kone could be loaned out to Lausanne Sports or something. Those are reports. We are yet to verify them. But that then again would mean, well, what's the plan with the midfield? Because we don't have so many options, at least as it is now. But going back to the Cerro Porteño boy, that's Diego Leon, he could also follow the same pathway as Sekou Kone, because they are nearly the same age. Kone is just a year older. Kone is just turned 19. This boy just turned 18. So they could as well keep him around for a bit to acclimatize, to get used to the conditions and the kind of football and stuff, and then perhaps give him a few 1, 2, 3 games, then loan him out. That could be a possibility. But he could also be a wonder kid who they will feel clearly and instantly fits into the team, and they keep him around, not even loan him, but grow him with the rest of the team. So those are all options that United could have, but they can only be explored after he has arrived, and that will be next week, should be in the coming days, 7 days from now, on the 1st of July. So we'll be, of course, following this story as it keeps unfolding. I will be following his arrival from Paraguay. He already, of course, said his goodbyes to his teammates, and his family was crying the moment it was confirmed that he was joining Man United. I mean, Jason Wilcox has been a key pillar in this move, including also a certain a popular agent from South America. I forget the name, but there is a very famous agent from South America who is being credited for insisting that Man United pulls this move through because, of course, he's the guy that United works with in South America, and he felt that this boy needed to join Manchester United because of how good he was rated. So we are waiting to see what exactly the ultimate plan for Man United will be with this boy from Paraguay. So that's the status when it comes to this boy. The agent is called Giuseppe Antonaccio. That's the agent who worked hand in hand with Jason Wilcox, the current sporting director of football at Man United, to get this deal through. This guy, Wilcox, is credited a lot for masterminding, especially these purchases of these young players, especially players from, of course, I'm talking of player like Heaven from Arsenal, and now this young boy. All these players, Cunha, Jason Wilcox has been so key in recruiting them. This is his job, and again, like they say, it's biblical. You will judge them by their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. So the fruits of Wilcox are these, and perhaps that explains to you why Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his master orchestra of everything he does, that is Sir Dave Brailsford, felt that this guy did enough to earn himself that promotion and the trust of the entire team, including Omar Berada and all the other lads. So that's exactly where we are right now concerning Diego Leo. Finally, we have an update on this boy. I've been asked so many questions about him, like I own the boy in my pockets. But anyway, it's a good thing that people have been eager. I hope we are not disappointed. I actually don't think we'll be disappointed. I think he has got that robust energy that you would love in the Premier League, and as he grows, I mean, he's too physical for his age, first of all. So if Amorim, and these are the players Amorim wants, if Amorim can make use of that physicality, he can certainly go on to be a very important player for Manchester United. But we'll wait for the plan. Now, I spoke a little about Sekou Kone, and I'll talk more about him and the midfield department, where I feel Man United has been a little slow. It's either they're being slow or they're being too careful not to make mistakes, because they know how crucial a number 6 is. I'll talk about that in just a bit, not before I make one more statement about this boy who is leaving Man United, but every day that passes, he continues to justify Amorim or vindicate Amorim's decision to banish him and say, you go, don't even train with us. Even if you don't have a club during preseason, you're leaving. Garnacho posted an image of himself wearing a Marcus Rashford Aston Villa jersey. Now, in whichever way you look at it, at all levels, it's wrong. It's wrong at all levels. It's wrong at all levels for a professional footballer to sign to don a jersey. You're leaving, you're yet to get a club. Certainly you'll find one. You've been chased out of the club. You are one of the loved kids of the club in the past years. Things don't go well with you. You fall out with the club. You're chased away, and even before you get a buyer, you're mocking the club by wearing a competitor's jersey with another player who is in sort of a similar situation. What message are you sending? I mean, you see the indiscipline in these players. You see why Sancho, Rashford, and now Garnacho are the first players that Amorim said these players are not staying here. Amorim told you the moment he arrived that for him he looks at everything in a player. He doesn't just think of the talent on the pitch. He looks at how you eat, how you walk, how you dress, your hairstyle, how you speak, your attitude and response when he says something to you. Everything matters. And for me, this behavior just sums it up. A professional footballer cannot be behaving like a kid. I don't care how old you are, whether you're 10 or 20. If you're a professional footballer, certain things are a bare minimum. Certain values are a bare minimum. Garnacho clearly doesn't have them. And you see, Amorim, while he was publicly chasing him out of the club in front of the other players and staff, Amorim told him he hopes he finds a club. Garnacho forgets that Usually these clubs will call the managers and they will call and do some background research about the player to find out the exact reason why a talented player like Garnacho would be banished out of Man United, would be the first player they let go of. Yet we all see the talent he has. It shows you there is something not right with him. And no club in this day and age, no manager would want to carry such a heavy cross, because you don't have a lot of time as a manager yourself. You're not going to be pampering kids around, left, right, and center. Now imagine if you're Ruben Amorim and you have to deal with Garnacho, you're dealing with Kobe, you have another kid now in Diego Leo, then Aiden Heaven. You've got all these kids to deal with, and then certain players earning a lot of money. They don't want to leave. You have a lot to deal with that you will not spend any of your time focusing on babysitting a 120-year-old earning perhaps even more than you do as a coach. So for me, I think Garnacho's behavior is a proper example of the players Man United should never sign going forward. That's why they are so careful in terms of choosing profiles of players they bring in. You've got to have a certain discipline to succeed at Man United. If you don't have it, you will never succeed, not even just at Man United, at the topmost level. I will tell you, Garnacho and his behavior, trust you me, things are not looking good. I don't want to be a prophet of doom. I hope he can change, because people change, people grow and learn. I hope he can, but if he doesn't, Garnacho is going to suffer, and it will be sad for us to see, even if he won't be a Man United player. Because what he did, again, for me, puts him in the same boat as Jadon Sancho. So that's where we're at right now. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. Come learn and earn. Are you happy about Diego Leo? You've not seen a lot of him perhaps, but would you want him to stay? Or is it the right thing to first loan him out and let him grow? He's only 18, just turned 18 a few days ago. Same birthday month as me, a few months ago. So definitely he's a kid. His best is ahead of him. But how shall we get the best out of him? That's the question. Subscribe, like, and share. And let me catch you later, fam.